Hey y'all, so I'm out here today because I have this Phalaenopsis orchid, the type that you'll get from your average grocery store, and it is not doing very well. As you can see, it's in a pot that doesn't have any drainage. It's just kind of flopping over, and some of the air roots aren't looking so hot. So today I'm going to be replanting it. I picked up an orchid pot. As you can see, the difference is it has holes so that the roots get air. And I picked up an orchid mix, which is the only thing my local big box store had. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get some of the mix down in the pot. You can see it's mostly like bark. Now, before people come at me, no, I'm not an orchid expert. Don't claim to be, but I do fairly well and I do get them to bloom. So I'm just going to keep doing what it is that I do that has been successful for me. So the next thing I'm going to do is to gently take it out of the pot. See, it was saturated. I wet it really good so that all of this would come out easily. And set that aside. And then I'm going to just gently remove. Let's get that out of there. I'm going to gently remove the dirt that's around it. And you see, this orchid doesn't have a lot of roots. It's, like I said, it's not healthy. It has rotting roots. You see that? So, yeah, this was not doing hot at all. So the next thing I'm going to do is remove any aerial roots that aren't doing well. And some of these bad roots. This covering over these roots is called velamen, and I'm just gently pulling off some of this that's just no good. I'm not forcing it, but if it comes off easily, I'm taking it off. This can be cut off. This can be cut off. Cut. That off. This old flower spike can be cut off. I'm being very careful not to nick the leaves. Alright, so for me, that's pretty much all I'm going to get out of this one. You can cut off some of these that are shriveled up. They're just serving no purpose. Now I'm going to get it back in the pot, or in the new pot. I'm going to leave the air roots out. I know some people don't like the air roots. They say they're ugly, but they're part of the plant. So maybe this isn't the plant for you if you don't like the air roots. Now I'm just going to start putting the soil back around it. That back in there so that when I do get a flower spike, we will support it on this. And there you go. That's how easy it is to repot one of these grocery store orchids. I'm going to give it a good water, and I keep this particular one in my guest room. So it does get sunlight, but not direct sunlight. I don't use the ice cube watering method. I just give it a good watering about once a week, and it should actually be getting a bloom on it soon. Like I said, I'm not an orchid expert, but this is what works for me. I had a lady the other day, we were talking about orchids, and she said you couldn't cut off your expired flower spikes. And I said, well, yes, you can. And she said, well, where did you get your degree from? Are you a horticulturist? And I was like, I didn't get a degree in any kind of plants. But you don't have to be an expert or have a degree to know how to do something well enough. So if you guys have not ever tried to keep these grocery store orchids alive, then give it a try, because I've managed to keep most of mine alive for many years. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on the next video.